The Galaxy S25 Edge is out. And here are 5 reasons why you should pick one up, and 1 reason not to. Welcome back to SamMobile TV. You're here with Daniel. Today we're going to explore why you should be buying an S25 Edge, but also give you a couple of reasons, mainly one, why you shouldn't. The first reason why you should get one is the new form factor, the new build, the new design. We've been asking, I guess, for invigoration and innovation in smartphone design for a while, and this is kind of a step towards that. It's thinner, 5.8 millimeters, which is 2.4 millimeters thinner than the S25 Ultra. It's also lighter than standard phones, 163 grams, which is roughly 50 or 60 grams lighter than said S25 Ultra, especially when you consider it's got a 6.7-inch dynamic AMOLED 2X display. Having that lightweight feel and thin nature means it's going to give you a really nice ergonomic aesthetic in your hand and feel very comfortable to use for long periods of time and give you a really pleasant display experience to top that all off. It's going to feel like a small phone, but a big phone at the same time. Second reason why you should get one is the impressive camera hardware on the device being this thin. The fact that a phone with 5.8 millimeters of thickness can also support a 200 megapixel main camera, that's the same main camera as on the S25 Ultra, and have a secondary camera, a 12 megapixel ultra wide that supports macro capabilities, that gives it really good flexibility. You also have really impressive camera modes to go along with it. So not only do you get the camera hardware, but you get the camera software to back that up. Things like log video are going to be supported, which is great news if you're someone who likes to capture content, because you get the quality of the output of the sensors, but also camera modes to back that up. Number 3, you might expect there to be a bit of dip in performance or power and processing when you go to something this thin. Samsung have made it a core reason of their sales pitch with this device to not do that. Something they said in the briefing we had was that a lot of people are choosing design, but they don't want to sacrifice performance. I think they said something about the Flip. That's a good example, where they don't want to sacrifice performance of their phone just to achieve the design and the form factor they're after. And the Flip has improved drastically in that sort of performance area over the last few generations and has proved successful in the market. Samsung have taken that same sort of thought process into the Edge, giving it a Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy chip, to back that up with cooling with a vapor chamber that's bigger than the S25 Plus. So you've got really good, impressive, performance ceiling that it's got with the 8 Elite for Galaxy, and we'll be able to do it for a while with the cooling that's going to make it stay sort of running efficiently. That chip also means it's got all of the same Galaxy AI features, audio eraser, generative edit, all stuff that can be processed on the phone, and supports Samsung DeX too. I was a bit worried that it might not support it because the Flip doesn't have it, but we still have DeX on board. I guess it's a core S series offering. Number 4, you might be worried about durability. And I guess Samsung were too, because they've used materials to ensure that won't be an issue. It borrows the titanium frame from the Ultra, and I guess that frame gives it that strength, but also the lightweight nature of it, the 163 grams, but that durability matches it. But what you also get is a Gorilla Glass Ceramic 2 protecting that front display. That ceramic is going to give it a bit of an edge over some of the other devices because it's going to have that enhanced crack resistance, which I think will be key for something this thin. Obviously, you don't want to drop your phone, but knowing you've got the titanium frame, plus you've got that ceramic on the front, the Gorilla Glass Ceramic 2, should be good peace of mind. Top that all off, you have IP68 water and dust resistance to go along with it. And number 5, there are almost no flagship sacrifices. So if you wanted to get a new form factor, something that was a bit thinner, something that was a bit more unique to what we've been seeing in the market, you won't be sacrificing much. You've got wireless charging. You've got the flagship cameras that I spoke about. You've got IP68. You've got stereo speaker set up as well, with the top loudspeaker being sort of amplified and the bottom one as well. Samsung haven't gone out of their way to really peg back a lot of the flagship experience just to make the phone thinner. So if you did want to go and sort of try something new, you won't be missing out on what you would be getting maybe with S25 or S25 Ultra, you'll be getting a pretty core, pretty filled out flagship offering with a new design. But there is one reason why you shouldn't get it. And I said almost no sacrifices because there is one. Samsung have opted not to bring in the new silicon carbon battery tech into the S25 Edge. When we asked them about it, they said something about they wanted to make sure it's in line with the core S25 series. And I guess it's just using the same battery tech that was used there. But that means it's going to be under 4,000 milliamp hours in capacity. 3,900 is all it will be. And it will only support 25 watt fast charging. I don't think that 25 watt is too much of an issue because of the fact it's a smaller battery. You'll be getting 55% in 30 minutes. But even though Samsung said all-day battery life in their testing, doesn't mean that you can push all of a sudden 3,900 milliamp hour of battery to be longer. It just doesn't. So it is hardware limited, no matter how much optimization they're going to do behind the scenes. With a 6.7-inch screen, you're going to be expecting lesser battery life than what you get on the S25 Plus, of course, with the similar size screen or same size screen, but a 4,900 milliamp hour battery. This could be a reason for you not to get it. But if you can look past it, if you want to be at the forefront, I guess, of this new slim phone revolution, you might just have to take a gamble and hope that it gets you through. It's up to you if you want to do that. But you've got the link in the description if you want to pre-order it through SamMobile. Let me know if you'll be picking up an S25 Edge or if you're going to avoid it and maybe you were waiting for this to see if you're going to get standard S25. Let me know in the comments below. Hit subscribe to SamMobile whilst you're down there. Go check out our website for all of the in-depth coverage on the S25 Edge. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.